to formally, I salute you, and I say a rapturous ayuko to you all. You gave it your all, even when times seemed to be working against us. Thank God we are alive and healthy to partake in this very important assignment. Honorable delegates, barely 4 years ago, the state quadrennial, the period was about giving birth to 4 years of struggles, constant abuse of the teacher, myriad of challenges, news of intimidations, assaults, and threats on the life of teachers, among others. Nevertheless, myself, the opportunity to gain more useful experiences to be able to summon through challenges as and when they surfaced. The successes we have accomplished during these past 4 years of our time in office could not have been possible without the tremendous help and support, not forgetting the suggestions and constructive criticisms we have had from the generality of our members across the region on a regular basis. I am happy to state that your support, cooperation, and commitment to the region in our efforts to serve our members will forever remain permanently engraved in the sand of history whenever and wherever Greater Accra NAT comes up for mention. Distinguished delegates, NAT Greater Accra over the past 4 years has striven to ensure that the association continues to grow from strength to strength in terms of numbers, popularity, and visibility. Admittedly, have not come without challenges, sometimes very overwhelming. The challenges notwithstanding, the region we have been able to hold ourselves together intact, locals and districts, which back up support from the region. I must salute our locals and our districts for a hard work that they are doing at the locals and the district. Thank you very much, local chairmen and all district executives here in present. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very appropriate at this juncture to catalog few significant achievements of the region. There are rooms, bought new TV sets and fridges in our hostels. We have renovated the first and second floors of the hostel. We have extension of the height of the boundary walls and fixing of a metal wall gate at the main entrance to the secretariat. We have also done major renovations in our hostel rooms. We have established a mini-mart at our reception. Most often when we get visitors at the reception, they need to get some basic items that they were not getting. They have to go outside to buy. We have been able to establish this mini market there to also give us a little income. Minor renovation of the administration block, purchase and fixing of a PA system in the conference room. I must say that the PA system we used yesterday at the hall is for Greater Accra NAT. However, we are not oblivious to the challenges that still persist. We have had to navigate complex industrial relations issues, including unfair labor practices, inadequate funding and infrastructure deficits. But through it all, we have maintained steadfast in commitment to our members and the education sector. Distinguished guests, going forward, the region intends to embark upon some of our other projects that I will mention here. We will continue with the renovation projects to still make our members comfortable whenever they visit the region, especially our hostels. Intensifying women empowerment programs with the NATLAS as focus. Intensifying to drive innovation and excellence in our schools. Strengthening our organizational capacity to better serve our members, including the establishment of a dedicated research and policy unit to inform our advocacy efforts. Enhancing our communication and engagement strategies to ensure that our members are well informed and actively involved in all our decision-making process. Lastly, we are also looking at establishing an FM station for Greater Accra region. distinguished guests, the theme for this year's conference is Educating an African Fit for the 21st Century, the role of policymakers and the unions in Ghana. This theme is paramount to the progress and development of our beloved nation and Africa. It also resonates deeply with our collective aspirations for a transformed educational landscape. We are reminded that the 21st century presents unparalleled education opportunities and challenges. It is imperative that we educate an African who is equipped to navigate and thrive in this complex, ever-evolving world. As we ponder the role of policymakers and unions in Ghana, it is essential to acknowledge that education is the cornerstone upon which the future of our nation and Africa is built. It is the great equalizer, offering every individual, regardless of their background or socioeconomic status, the chance to reach their full potential. Policymakers have a role to play in shaping the educational landscape of our country. They must create and implement policies that prioritize education, ensuring that it is accessible, affordable, and of high quality. This includes allocating sufficient resources, investing in modern infrastructure, and promoting innovative teaching methods. Moreover, policymakers must recognize the importance of vocational and technical education, as well as entrepreneurship training. These areas are essential in equipping our youth with the skills and knowledge required to succeed in the 21st century job market. Unions, on the other hand, play a very vital role in advocating for the rights and interests of educators and students. They must work tirelessly to ensure that teachers are well trained, motivated, and compensated fairly. This, in turn, will enhance the quality of education and create a conducive learning environment. Unions must also collaborate with policymakers to push for reforms that benefit the education sector as a whole. This includes advocating for increased funding, improved infrastructure, and the development of curricula that are relevant to the needs of our unions and nation. However, we are oblivious to the challenges that still persist, that we had to navigate through these complex industrial relations, including unfair labor practices, inadequate funding, and infrastructure deficits. Distinguished guests, we pray for guidance, wisdom, and strength as we embark on this journey. We seek the blessings of peace, prosperity, and unity for our union. May our collective efforts bring us closer to realizing our union's aspirations. May we emerge stronger, more united, and more compassionate. Let us carry the spirit of unity, hope, and determination forward. Let us work together to build a brighter future for ourselves, our children, and generations to come. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the 7th Quadrennial 54th Regional Delegates Conference of Greater Accra, NAT. May God bless our great union, and may we remain true to our highest ideals. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all.
Oye, we thank you. Oye Oma, Madam Chair, we thank you for your sumptuous welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for her again. And so now we want to do some few introductions. And so I, on all your protocols, want to introduce to you your executives, Greater Accra. So please, when I mention your name, just give us a wave. Vice Chair, Mr. Ferguson Acheku. Treasurer. Let's clap for them. Treasurer. Philip Sakate. Where is he, Philip? All right, wherever you are, thank you. Trustee Maswalinkum. Thank you. NATLAS Coordinator Sally Jeronye. Thank you. Youth Coordinator Jonathan Agovo. Jonathan Agovo. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Office and Administration Rep Rejoice Aguda. Where are you? Thank you. Philip, the money man. Thank you for coming. Basic School Rep Ebenezer Dowona. Where are you? Where are you? And our rep, Teachers Fund Trustee, Yevovi Michael Kuglenu is there. Michael is there. And then our National Executive Rep, Ya Soche. Where is she? She's there. We also have the SHS rep in person of Edith Archery. Where is she? Where is she? Thank you all for coming. All the chairmen, National Council members, let's see you. National Council members, the chairman, thank you for coming. Abednego of Tema, Asteroid of Dangbe East, Teddy upon Dangbe West, Emma Asante Gan, Christian Yawedinkra, Medina Denta Bokubi, I'm here some. That's it, thank you. Metro, Accra Metro, thank you. Accra Metro West, my brother friend, let me see you, thank you. Aku Mensan, Dangbe, Accra Metro East, thank you. Where is she? God bless you. And we also have in our midst as official members. I can see the former vice chair, now the headmaster of St. John's Grammar, in person of Mr. Adama Sebastian. He is here with us. That's Sebastian Adama. Former treasurer, Greater Accra Region, Marian Kobler, is also here. She's the one there. We also have the former trustees cum SHS rep in person of Regional Ramano is also there. We also have the former chairman General Nelson Yaukeho over there. We also have, okay, so now let me come to the official. The former general, it's okay, I will reduce it. The former Greater Accra Regional Secretary, who rose to the rank of Deputy General Secretary in charge of Education and Professional Development in person of that one. That's Madam Gifty Apambil. Thank you for coming. We also have our National Treasurer in person of Yovovi, he is called Yovovi, Ransford Siaololi. In fact, he is also the board chairman for the Nat Provident Fund. So that is, we are proud of you. We also have in our midst the former Deputy General Secretary. In fact, we will say administrator. Who knows equity? Equity. Who have ever heard of equity? Equity is here with us. Equity is there. Equity. Look, when I look at Teachers Fund, 1998, she was the General Secretary when the Teachers Fund was introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, the strong female General Secretary of our union is here in person of Madam Irene Duncan Adanusa, the strong lady. Thank you, Auntie Irene. You are still looking strong, and beautiful. Mama Adanusa. Thank you. We also have the General Secretary's rep, the current General Secretary's rep, who is the accountant of NATS. When I say accountant, you say, hey, the money. Don't worry. In person of Honorable Prince Amenya is here with us. Chief Accountant. Chief Accountant. We also have in our midst one of our strong women and ladies who was once the administrator of Ejisu Abankro. And in fact, I must say this lady is a strong lady. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the presence of our own friend, our own mother, Lydia Adetuk. Lydia, thank you. He said, Christian, don't introduce me plenty. So I wouldn't introduce you plenty. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some directors who have accepted to be with us today. May we, with rounds of applause, welcome Dr. Stephen Arthur, the director of Adan West. Let me see the Adan people. Adan, yes, they are here. Doc, thank you. But of course, Ga East is also in your blood. Ga East is in your blood. We also have the director for Adan East, in person of Mr. Ferguson Aki. Right now, Chief K.S. Baba, the regional secretary, NAT, Volta region. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, yes, Baba, thank you. Baba, thank you. Baba, thank you. We also have the headmistress, our host, Nungwa Senior High School, in person of Mrs. Regina Nakai Tete. There she is. There she is. All constituent bodies. This individual has been there for us as a union, and at the national level, he is very voicey for us. So COES, being represented by Frederick is here. Frederick Amejakev. Thank you, Frederick. And Comio is also here supporting us. Comio Reverend Thomas Abo is also here represented. Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with the introduction. Don't worry, another segment will come. Some of us are not fit, or we are not fit to introduce some of the individuals on my list. And so appropriately, they will be introduced. So may I call my co-MC to clear the introductions? We will further do the introductions later after we take a musical interlude from Nat Dangbe Choral. Please kindly give us one musical interlude. Thank you very much. Please, let's clap for them. It's not easy to form this choir and be singing as such. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful to you. Co-MC, come. There are some other individuals who are worthy of our introduction. May I ask Dr. Na to do that?
Thank you so much, Mr. Christian. I'm grateful. I like your eloquence. Please, he deserves a better round of applause. Give it up to him. Indeed, he's a chairman. Thank you. Thank you. You would realize that most of the dignitaries behind the high table have been mentioned, but we reserved one. I want you to note that whatever you do in the sight of men, for that matter women, eyes are always watching and hearts are keeping. This gentleman rose from a very humble level to become a municipal director of education, Tema. From there, he was taken far up north to Boku municipality. As if nature would preside, he was brought down to Greater Accra region. And for all you know, your safety and security, which matters to you now, he is the host for this year's delegate conference. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's welcome and appreciate Mr. Azaria Ayariga. I call him Mr. President, the host director. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. If you belong to the PR fraternity, we call him Mr. President. We are the only one who knows why we call him so. Thank you so much. I also have on this list Mr. John Kumawo Ramson, Deputy Regional Director of Education. He was here. Thank you so much, please. We appreciate you for coming.
Thank you very much, ladies. We want to take fraternal messages, but we have one gentleman here who is the father. For now, permit me of my words. It's semantics. It's semantics. I see him to be now the first gentleman of NAT. This individual attended Accra College of Education. Please, where are the Accra College of Education people? Other colleges will deal with you when we close.
There is only one College of Education in Ghana situated in the Greater Accra region.
The Accra College of Education.
Are you there? The rest, let them go and sleep.
Don't worry, when we close, deal with him. I didn't say it to. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one gentleman of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, who was once the chairman of NAT Central Region, who became the president and still aspiring to be the president. Ladies and gentlemen, may I, with your honor, introduce to you our national president, of whom we are privileged to have in our midst today, Honorable Reverend Isaac Owusu Choboli. May I invite you to come and give us your message from the national level of the Ghana National Association of Teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the national president of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT.
Thank you very much, my brother Edinkra. Madam Chair, I wanted to ask permission to stand on the already established protocol, but I am happy this morning seeing both past and present leaders within this room. So it is very important I acknowledge them as such. Madam Irene, one of the strongest general secretary that this union has ever had, is in our midst. Madam Akwaba. Yes. And Madam Gifty Apambo, the former Greater Accra Regional Secretary and the former Deputy General Secretary in charge of Education and Professional Development. Madam, you are welcome. Touch one. Yes. And I am seeing past leaders within the region and at the national council level. My brother Adama, former regional vice, right? And then my colleague, my fighting partner, Senior Nelson Peho. Senior, you there? Yes. We fight a lot. But that is the beauty of the family. And let me also recognize my national executive members here in present, especially the constituent bodies, and the almighty national council members here in present. I recognize you all. I don't want anybody to come and raise point of order. This meeting that, Mr. President, you came to our conference, you refuse to acknowledge us, and in view of that, want to move motion to suspend the meeting. I have duly acknowledged you, my national councillors. Colleagues, on behalf of the leadership of the association, we are happy being part of today's opening ceremony for this conference. In fact, Greater Accra is the first region to start this year's Regional Delegate Conference. Oh, I thought you were going to clap for yourself. Because it is not easy to start an event. The pressure will always be on you. At least, you see that voter region is here. They are starting Wednesday. So, do you know the reason why he's here? Huh? There is a cause. There is a reason why he's here. Because whatever happened, he's taking notes. And he will send signal. Before we leave here, he has already sent signal. Hey, do this and right. Because this one, I did. That is the beauty of the family. And I must say that Greater Accra is starting. And Greater Accra will climax the National Delegate Conference come first week, January 2026. When we are climaxing the year-long conference at the UPSA University, come January 2026. Colleagues, I am not the guest speaker. As a father of the union, I'm here to admonish delegates to rally our support behind the leadership of the region. The regional chair gave me some briefing that has gone on for the past 2 days. And I must say that I am satisfied with the report I have received from the region. Our constitution enjoins us under Article 15. Also, send resolutions to the National Delegate Conference through the region and the National Executive. And I was asking what transpired at your previous engagement in terms of the resolutions. Colleagues, I always tell people that we are human beings, and there is no way we will certainly be 100% perfect. As an institution, at times we will fall. But once your followers don't leave you alone, you have the hope that even though you fall, you shall definitely bounce back. And as organization, we are not doing bad. We are not doing bad. If you look at the structures of NATS, and I am happy that our past leaders are here, and they will attest to the fact that even though they are no longer with us, but it will have been bad for them to hear that, oh, the union they fought for has collapsed, or it has been disintegrated. But at least, if for nothing at all, today they are here witnessing what the union is still doing. So once you belong to the family, be proud of yourself as a NAT member. And as leaders, we are not above reproach. Anytime we go wayward, we are expecting our followers to correct us. And when you correct us, we'll make amends and work on our shortfalls. But where we do right to, at least, we'll expect you to praise us more. And so on this note, I want to urge you to take time and go to the conference. I know that elections are part of the conference, and I must say that we are a professional body. We are not like the political parties in Ghana. When it comes to elections, it is do and die affair. No. All of us from the school